woke up this morning, got yourself a gun, got yourself a gun.
Yeah, Paulie. Did you pick up my Jet jersey?
Yeah, boss. I had it embroidered and everything. Hey, take a look at your phone. I'll show you. I'll send you a picture.
Yeah, all right. What the? You stupid fuck! I said Zach Wilson, not Flip Wilson! Fucking idiot! Ugh.
Imo, you're on.
Oh, hi out there, all you wrestling fans. Welcome to Know It All Wrestling. I'm your host, I'm a complainer, with my co-host, Chubby Tortello. Before we get to our special guest of the week, Chubby's going to give us his weekly wrestling nugget. Chubby? Hulk Hogan's real name is Terry Bollea. All right, Chubby. Priceless info there. Dick. Our special guest this week wrestled in 3 middle schools on the same day back in 1971. And of course, the evil tyrant Vince McMahon stole his gimmick. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our special guest this week, The Rock.
The Rock says. The Rock says.
Rock, how you been? How you holding up with Corona? Wow, his mic skills are better than ever. Rock, we smell what you're cooking. I don't smell what The Rock is cooking, but I definitely smell you, Chubby. You ever hear of soap? Good evening, I'm Walter Concrete. Today in the news, unfortunately, we report the passing of The Rock. The cause of death has been reported as death by interview, as The Rock was forced to undergo a series of questions unbearable to any man. Although he had a short career, a meteor in the sky, spanning only 350 days, The Rock will always be in our hearts. Rock, we smelled what you were cooking. It has been reported that a documentary is being planned. This has been Walter Concrete. Good night. Boy, is that gonna go over like a shit show.
Mr. Concrete, you're still on the air.
Welcome to Pharaoh's Corner. So this weekend I was actually enjoying some pro wrestling because I still find some enjoyment in pro wrestling. Little Friday night SmackDown, followed by Saturday night's AEW Dynamite. Now this was cool to me because wrestling used to be on Saturdays. So to have it on Saturday, maybe by accident because of what's going on with the playoffs or the program being bumped over to Saturday, I welcomed it. I thought it was cool. So let's get to the main event of that night. AEW Saturday Night Dynamite. The main event. The world champion of multiple organizations, Kenny Omega, the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, versus Jungle Boy. Okay. All right. I think he's done really well. He really has. Especially since the passing of his father. He's definitely upped his game. He looks great. Comes into the ring with that whoa. By the way, that's really smart to use a famous song. I think Vince should do that. Why don't you do that a little more, Vince? It's pay these famous bands, because some of these songs, there's a reason why they kick so much ass. Not that I'm a fan of that song, but it sure is catchy, Jungle Boy's theme. Anyway, so he goes into the ring and everything's great, and his family was in the front row. I thought that was cool. And I'm looking at him. They got a nice profile of him up on the turnbuckle. He looks great. And then the ring announcer ruins the whole thing for me. In this corner, from Yada Yada Bing, weighing 168 pounds, Jungle Boy. For you modern fans, if you just want to go watch something else right now, I'm warning you. Don't say I didn't warn you. You lose me when you announce that the World Heavyweight Championship #1 contender is 168 pounds. Yes, I'm old-fashioned, but I do love today's current wrestling product, and I love a lot of the guys that the younger generation loves today. So I do understand the magic of what makes things work now, but I also understand the magic of what made things work then and still work now. And it's very hard for me to buy into a 168-pound heavyweight championship contender. And I was kind of ruined the rest of the match, and that's a shame, but that's the way it was for me. They did a great job. They flipped, they flopped, they slammed, they jammed, and at the end, the right decision. Omega walks out with the belt like he should. But before the announcer said weighing 168 pounds, here's the catch. I wasn't looking at him that way. I was saying to myself, yeah, he looks good. I could see him at a good 200 pounds. Because there is a reasonable cutoff in my mind. Yeah, I'll take 200 plus. CM Punk was big enough. Daniel Bryan was heavy enough in my book. 168 pounds. He didn't look that way. Why would you say it that way? Sometimes I could do without a little of the reality. I could do without that reality. Tell us he weighs 205. Are we really going to sit there and go, I think he's 37 pounds lighter than that. Am I good at math? No. Anyway, that's the way I think it should be. You just killed his presentation. He looked really good coming in. Weighing as much as a paperclip. This has been Pharaoh's Corner. I'm going to go weigh myself right now. Later.
Da-da-da-dum. The Rock says, pick your own nose. Wow, wow, down, down, da-da-da-dum.